everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Student Spotlight, where we showcase some of the work our past students have done. I'm Ingrid. I'm one of the outreach coordinators here at CCIR, and it is our pleasure to have Kevin with us today, who was one of our Future Scholars students. To start things off, Kevin, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what year you're in school, and a little bit about the course you took?
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Kevin and I'm from China. I'm currently studying in Beijing and International School, and I'm going to be a senior student next year. And the course I took is called Behavior Economics from psychology heuristics to public policy. And it is a course to provide insights of the combination of economics and psychology. And it is very interesting because it tells you a lot about like people's behavior and the decision-making process of in daily life of people. So yeah, the course is very good.
Mm-hmm. Could you tell us a little bit about what made you interested in this course or in this topic to begin with, and what made you seek out this program with CCIR?
The reason why I'm interested in behavior economics is that I'm very interested in people's decision-making process, and like behavior economics is a subject that combines psychology, which can explain decision making, and also I'm very interested in economics, and the behavior economics is a perfect combination of these two subjects, and it has a lot of implications about not only in public policy side, but also health and a lot of other fields. So, and also the reason why I choose CCIR is because it provides a very specific track of research interest, and not like any other programs. The topic is very general, but CCIR is very specific, so it perfectly aligns my research interest. So I choose the CCIR Future Scholar program.
Thanks for sharing. Have you had any experience with this subject in school before, or was this your first uh, like uh, kind of exposure to it?
In my school, I took like a introductory course of behavior economics, and it is a kind of honor course in my school, but like it only provides the basic like foundations of an introduction of what is behavior economics. But CCR like really delve into this subject and provide a lot of more insights and more details about each concepts about in behavior economics.
hmm How was the your course structured? Because it's 13 weeks for the Future Scholars Program. How would you say that your course was laid out to kind of delve into all these topics, but also get you prepared for your research paper that you would also do in this course?
I think like for the 13 weeks, the first 7 weeks is like mainly focused on the lecture one. The lecture is really useful because it can like help you get know a lot of necessary concepts about the specific research field you're interested in. And these are very important because when you're trying to conduct the research, you got to have like theoretical foundations to help you to know um, how can you like done your research, how should you like uh how can you search like a literature about behavior economics. So, and also like um the part that I think is very important is like the TA session, because you can really share the contents in the lecture with your TA and communicate and ask questions. Yeah.
Mhm. Perfect. Thanks for sharing. Now we're going to shift into your research paper. Can you tell us a little bit about the research you did, like what the title of your research paper was, and a little bit about what you focused on?
The research I took is called From Choice Overload to Decision Satisfaction: The Impacts of Sequential Choice Architecture in Choosing Confectionery Flavor Among High School Students. It is about like how using different choice architecture can mitigate the phenomena of choice overload. So what is choice overload? Like in reality, when people face a lot of options, you might feel like very hesitating when you're making decisions. And majority of times, when you face that phenomena and you finally made the decision, but you might not feel very satisfied about your decision. So this is what we call choice overload. And in my research, I'm trying to discover and explore how to mitigate this concept by using a concept called choice architecture, which means like changing the physical or psychological environment when people making decisions while preserving their freedom of choice. So yeah.
Was there a lot of information about choice architecture already, or did you find that it was really hard to find the data to kind of make your point in your paper?
There are existing literature about choice architecture, and but I feel like there is not very much literature or research about how to use it to mitigate choice overload. So my
Mm.
research paper kind of fill in a gap.
hmm How did you go about, like, what type of research methods did you use, or what was your process of finding that data?
My research paper, like I conducted a random controlled trials experiment in my school. So it is not about like analyzing data that is existing online. So I collected raw data by myself by conducting an experiment.
Mm-hmm. And is it your first time doing this type of research, or have you had
Yeah, this is
experience before?
actually the first time I conduct the experiment by myself.
Okay, that's really cool. What were the key like takeaways or things that you discovered from your experiment or your research that you would like to share from your findings?
Um, like I feel like when you're trying to conduct the experiment by yourself, you gotta be very prepared about your experiment procedures, and also you gotta like be very prepared to collect the participants' information in order to gather them all when you need to conduct your experiment. So, and yeah, I think
hmm
the preparation is the most important part about like conducting experiment.
hmm And was it, uh, did your like the TA or your mentor like kind of teach you how to go about preparing
Yeah.
and doing this type? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
at the first
Uh,
stage
mhm,
of like before conducting experiment, I schedule a office hour with my mentor and ask him like about my experiment procedures, and he gave me a lot of useful suggestions about how to like how to gather all the participants, how to design my experiment like very meticulously. So yeah.
mhm. Did you have an idea of what your research topic was going to be before you started? Like, did you kind of come in with a focus of what you wanted to do, or did you kind of discover like through the progression of your course?
Uh, like the inspirations of my research is very interesting because like I found like people always hesitating and always waste a lot of time when they're deciding what to eat and what to order when they're trying to like order a delivery online and also buy
hmm
things online. So I just wondering, it is such a waste of time. So I trying to, and also like people always feel dissatisfied about their decision when like making decision like such like that. So I kind
hmm
of get inspirations of the main focus of my research from daily life. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people. Like, I feel like I need to see like the full picture before I can make a decision, and
Yeah.
I waste so much time, like, kind of just like making sure I understand everything, and then you end up making a choice that could just like not be what you want, anyways. So this
Yeah.
is definitely very, very interesting to understand. So what is next for your paper? Like, do you think you're going to continue to build off of it post CCIR, or are you preparing for publishing if you're going that route?
I'm currently preparing for the publish, and also I'm trying to get an extension of my research by trying to develop a software or program that can
Mhm.
like actually apply the findings of my research into real life to help like people like us just like feel very hesitating when make decisions.
Yeah. How are you going about that? Like, did you know how to program before CCIR, or is this something you're working with the TA and mentor?
Um, For programming, I think I know a little bit before entering this course, so just
Hmm.
trying to apply the findings of my research into like yeah.
Hmm. Can you share a little bit about what you're developing, like the program
Yeah.
or the software? Yeah.
Yeah, like it is kind of entertainment software that can like help people make decisions what to eat for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner.
Hmm.
So yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Now we're going to shift to the last part of this episode where we would love to hear about your general experiences with CCIR. Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about that and what it was like doing a high level research project like this as a high school student?
Um, as a high school student, I felt like the experience in CCR is really necessary for the preparation of college life because, like, in college, you definitely need to conduct a lot of research and you need to be familiar with how to use some research tools, such as where to find research articles to read, and also, like, how to organize your ideas into a very well written argument and also into a very organized structured of essay. So the experience in CCR not only teach me how to like um, finish such a high quality essay, um, but also teach me how to like use tools effectively, and also the experience in this course basically just lead me further into the path of exploring behavior economics.
Hmm. Yeah, I think for me, like I was in high school a long time ago. I did not know anything about research, and going into university, I really didn't know that this was an aspect of like higher level education. So I think it's just like so like, having that opportunity to kind of know what research is like with and working with like university level like TAs and mentors, like it's definitely a very eye-opening experience for a high school
Yeah,
student going
exactly.
into college, like university. If you, since you were in the Future Scholars Program, can you talk about what it was like to be in a class with other students and how it was like navigating different interests and kind of different topics in class?
Like I think for every course in Future Scholar program, there are like approximately 4 to 5 people each class. And for me, the
Mhm.
most interesting thing is that your classmates are from different parts of the world, and you can share your thoughts and experience for often. Like it is very interesting to communicate with them and share different thoughts in a particular academic interest with your mentor, with your classmates.
Mhm. Yeah, no, that's definitely a perk of the Future Scholars Program to kind of learn from your classmates as well as your mentor and TA. How was this like I know that it's very different from a high school class that you might have taken, but uh what what was like the greatest value you got from doing this program?
The greatest value, I think it's like the opportunity to engage the class with a very professional like teacher or mentor in this particular field because you can really communicate with them to share your thoughts and like to discuss with them, discuss about your ideas Like, yeah, I think the opportunity provided by CCIR is the most valuable thing to me.
Hmm. And as a continuing student, you're finishing high school and going into university. How would you describe the way that this experience has impacted you as a student going forward?
The experience is definitely valuable and very inspiring. The most vital part of the preparation when I go to the college life. So yeah.
Hmm. But has it like kind of changed how you approach your like schoolwork and like are you more like disciplined in your because like obviously you have to like kind of juggle this on top of like your school responsibilities. So like as a student, did it just like make you more engage with like your schoolwork? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but like I guess like kind of just share about like what how this kind of changed you as a student, I guess. If you
I
have more to
think
add to that.
like it improved my ability to allocate the works more effectively because um the participation of this course is really like during the semester of my school year. So there's a lot of
Hmm.
works from the school and there are a lot of works you need to done for your research. So it kind of just provided insights of how to juggle with these two things more effectively, and how to organize your time more effectively during the weekend or during the school weeks. So yeah,
Hmm.
it's very inspiring.
Hmm. Yeah, because this program is definitely very intensive and rigorous.
Yeah.
You're essentially completing like a college level course in 13 weeks on top of like your regular school activities. So it really takes like someone who has the kind of rigor and discipline to complete it. So congratulations. So to end our episode, what do you have any advice for our listeners or students who are interested in the program and are interested in doing CCIR?
I think take the opportunities of CCR provide, especially during the PA session. It is a very good opportunity for you to share your thoughts with your classmate and also your TA. Your TA can really help you to organize these ideas and like help you to conduct your research. So just take all of these opportunities and resources that CCR provide.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a great advice to end up and us off on. And that would conclude our episode for today. Thank you so much, Kevin, for joining us and
Thank
sharing your
you.
experience with our listeners. And honestly, congratulations on completing this rigorous program. And I'm really excited for the app or program you're going to develop with your research. And of course, best of luck with all your future endeavors.
Thank you.